Barbara, can you hear me? Good. We're doing a test here. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I had to mute Barbara. Barbara, if you can hear me, that you might have to plug in a ear set from your computer because a lot of static is coming over from your broadcast. Let's see if you're okay. I'll unmute you here for a minute. So, let's unmute. Okay, hold on. Okay. Gosh. All right, can you hear me, Barbara? I'm gonna have to do a free recall. On? Oh, I don't see you. Did you log into the link that I gave you? Okay, because what I'm seeing here is that I'm not seeing you. Barbara's coming over very bad. Oh wow, wow. So I'm wondering if we shouldn't do this on a three-way call since Barbara's the only other one, because I don't see you up here at all. Yeah, okay. Because see, the thing here is you got this link here on the top. You can see my screen, right? Okay, you see the link here? That's the one you got to be on. That link right there. See, I sent that to you already. Because you're... Okay, click on that. And then what we want to do with Barbara, I think I'm going to put her on the phone because her static is coming over so bad. So I think you might have to call her or give me her number and I'll call her. Where does she live? Boy, they're having what? They're having tornadoes, huh? Wow. She might be in the storm shed. Five 926-6161. Okay, I'm going to stay right there. I'm going to call her. See if you can see if you can come on a minute, and then I'll call her. Go ahead, see if you can come up, okay? And then I'll call her, and then at least I'll have audio with her too. Okay. This is how we do this. Okay, now while you're doing that, I'm going to call. I'm going to call. Okay, I'm going to add a call. Okay, and then bring her in. Okay, there you are. Now you know how to do this. 926-6161. Okay, all right. So what you can do is I'm going to call her right now, and then you're going to hang up. Right? Okay, because I think it's pretty bad where she is.
You lost me.
Huh? Yeah, but you're on the computer.
Yep.
Yeah.
I have to put on my headphones.
Hold on. She could ask. I'm gonna put her on just a minute. And yeah.
Hold on just a minute.
Okay, Tiffany might join us too. But what I'd like to do is get Barbara on the phone, okay? So she can join us. Because they're having a tornado watch, huh?
I'm on blood tech.
Okay, here we go. I think you're fine where you are.
Oh. All these technical difficulties.
Oh, no, you're fine. I can hear you and everything. Barbara, I better call. I understand that tornado watch. Oh, my.
I gotcha.
Oh. Well, you know what? It's not important. I just had to mute you. I had to mute you because I was getting so much static. It's probably from the storm you guys are having. Yeah. 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 Because you couldn't even talk. When I turned you off the mic, could you hear me? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, here's at least you can see me, so I'm going to talk to you, and then but what I'm going to do is repeat your questions so people can see them, because we got Tiffany and Claudia, and let me explain what a fireside chat is. A fireside chat is designed to help new people that are starting in the business, because it's hard for them to explain because they're in the learning process, such as Claudia. They're people, but they're learning, and they're in the process of learning. So what I did is I created these fireside chats for Google Hangouts. Actually, we're going to be teaching you how to do this, which is great because people love it because we can see each other. It's like we're right here. You're in Indiana, and you're seeing me. I'm in California, and they're San Francisco. It's fun, actually. It's the new tech. I know it's a new technology. You'd be surprised. We got 85. Barbara, we got 85-year-old ladies learning this stuff. I mean, from us, seriously. They're making money too, and it's a riot. Sure yeah. So I thought what I would do is kind of start out with a little bit about, and I'll repeat your conversation because Tiffany's on here too, and I'm going to let Tiffany ask some questions. No, just leave it the way it is because you're fine, okay? Because you can hear me on the phone. Because I can't turn you on because of your mute there. But anybody that wants to talk can unmute and then let me know, and I'll bring them up. But so let me start out by here's what I'm going to do before I explain who we are and what we do. So the idea of this is to let you ask your question. So if you'll ask a question, I'll even repeat it. Now there's another way you can do this too. On the left-hand side, if you kind of like, on the left-hand side, if you just move your mouse over there, there is a chat box. And you can open that chat box. You can actually type to me. Is that cool? Yeah. It's the blue one all the way to the top. Don't do the screen share on the top. So Barbara's from Indiana, and they're having hurricane warnings there. Or tornado warning, right, Barbara? Yeah. So that's why. Okay. Mhm. Wow. All right. So I'm going to repeat. What I'm going to do is talk, and then I'm going to repeat, so the other Claudia and Tiffany can listen to this. So to understand what we do, even though we call you guys sales representatives that come to our company, really we don't like selling. We really don't. And I know that's strange, right? We don't like hardcore sales. You know, we're more about helping people find their way in life, what their careers are, what their needs are. And I usually start out by asking people, anytime I meet them in the interview process, to find out what they really want. And that's the most important thing that we can do. We offer hands-on mentorship. So we're like sort of like career counselors. So we guide you. We just don't throw you into a telephone and give you a telephone book and say, hey, start calling. Is it? You know, that's not what we do. All right. So you can relax there. Okay. But we're very good at marketing, Barbara. And what we do is we teach you a couple of things. We teach you how to do direct response marketing. Write that down. Direct response marketing. Well, what does that mean? Well, direct response marketing is where that we write ads in such a way that people want to know more about what we're offering them. That's what direct response marketing is. You see, it's not that we get on the phone and we sell people that don't want to buy whatever we have. So we set up our marketing campaigns looking for people that are interested in doing, you know, learning about marketing and sales and making money online. That's what we do. We teach people actually how to do that. So online marketing, we call it social entrepreneurialism. Social entrepreneurs. That's the big new word now. You're going to hear that all the time. You know, the young people coming out of college get it. They're on their digital phones and, you know, and they're texting and they're emailing and they just got it down. And it's, yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, your grandson would know more about it. I'm telling you, they do. They know more than me, and I'm supposed to be an expert at it. You know, if I get stuck, I call them up. Hey, grandson, talk to me. You know, how do you do this? You know, don't tell anybody I called. You know, it's really cute. But yeah. Now, the crazy thing is that what this allows people to do is go through a 90-day training, and we teach you through that training process how to talk to people about and counsel them on their careers and see if they're interested in learning about social media marketing. Now, what makes it so attractive is a couple things. One, all of us have built very large companies. So we've had all the employees and the loan officers and, you know, and we built huge organizations. All of us have that experience. Which is really good because we're entrepreneurs and we built businesses and, you know, in the traditional industry as well as what we call direct sales industry. So we built in both industries. And what's really, I think, separates us from anything, first of all, there's nobody out there doing what we're doing. So that's number one, okay? We're alone, okay? We're the pioneers. So creating this school, we have found a lot of people need to make extra money working from home. They just don't have the time to put into a full-time job. They got to take care of their kids. It's just, you know, moms are working sometimes 1, 2, families working 1, 2, 3 jobs. You know that. I mean, it's just happening. We're not as well off as people think we are. So the funny thing here, Barbara, more than anything else, is that we want to make it so somebody could really teach them how they can really come online and learn something new or learn how to grow as an expert with something they're already doing. Does that make sense? In other words, we want them to be able to monetize that and make money from it. We want them to take that effort and teach them how to make money. It's a very powerful thing. Very, very powerful thing. So what we normally do is we say to people, and this is the whole crux of what we do. What we say to people is, look, there's people that come to our school, they want to learn how to make money from home. Most of them, that's all they want. Other people want to change in their career. You got to get this down. Change in their career, or they just want to change. And the third reason is people want a better lifestyle. They're not making enough money. They're probably maybe a little debt, or they got to put away college funds for their kids. They worry about retirement. There's a lot of reasons why they want a better lifestyle. They're usually more family-oriented people that come to us and say they want to change their life. We don't find a lot of people coming to us and say, "Hey, I want to be a millionaire. Or I want to be rich," even though all of us are, But we don't push that side of it. All we do is say the founders have made millions of dollars on the internet helping people to succeed, and that's really what we do. So it's not about us; it's about our school. Now, understanding that, so we're going to ask you a crazy question. If you came to us and I said, Barbara, do you want to make money? Do you just want to make money on a part-time basis from home, or you looking to do for a career change, or do you just want to have a better lifestyle or maybe more time in your life? What is it for you? And then you get people to talk to us. So I am actually doing this live for you. So talk to me a little bit, and I'll let everybody know. What is it for you? What are you looking for? Okay. That's okay, hon. Well, yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, you really, that's the truth. Now, I'm going to repeat what you said. Is that okay? Because this is why at Fireside Chat, you're supposed to be able to talk and most people to see, okay? All right. Oh, here comes Tiffany. So, hi, Tiffany. Yeah, she's a gorgeous girl. Okay. And full of fire, too. So, anyway, so what did you want is what you're telling me is that you want more money so you can keep your head above water. You don't want to worry about debt, expenses, and so you can live more peace in your life financially. Did I say it right? Pretty much? Okay. All right. So here's what I do in this interview process. So what I want to say in that case is that what I call the monkey on the back. That means if I can take the monkey off your back, help you take the monkey off your back. What I mean by monkey on the back, so Claudia and Tiffany, when you're listening to me, this is the process that you go through when you're going to interview people. Because I want you both to know that we care about people, and we're going to be there. We had one kid we did a video with had cerebral palsy, to give you an idea. We care. So we're the real thing. So Barbara, would you say that you need to get that in order? How much more would you need to add to your income coming into your household to get what I call the monkey off your back? What would it be for you? All right. So our goal is to help you to get to 2,000 because that means peace to you. If I can make an extra, it's funny that number, you are so in the ballpark there because most people tell us, God, if you could just help me make an extra $500 a month, or help me make an extra $2,000 a month. I hear that all the time. When I have a survey form, I have to fill out, and that's the most popular one. Isn't that amazing? So so Barbara, you're not alone. I want you to know there's a lot of you out there. Yeah, like all of America's out there right now hurting. So understand people and that's why we get honest with people and we let them know. All right. Now, do you have any sales experience or customer service type experience at all? Perfect. Okay. Wow. Okay. Okay. Wow. Yeah. Hmm. Well, you know what? You're going to laugh at this. And let me tell everybody, keep them updated because I can't hear you. You see, if I'm wondering if I could take this and put it on speakerphone, whether that would hurt with a computer or not. Let me try something here, and then they can hear you when we do this, okay? Okay. Can you hear me okay now? Okay, can you guys hear her?
Yes.
Okay, all right, so it's not, I got one of those high-powered computers, so I get away with it.
Hi, Barbara.
Hi, Tiffany. Okay, all right, so this is better. All right, so let me see if this does an echo on us now. If I turn it a certain way, I think we're going to be okay. What Barbara shared with me is that she really is a very good salesman. I mean, she was a realtor for 5 years, and she owned her own retail store. So she's been in, she's been in sales for quite a while, and she made cold calls. And so anytime you're a realtor or mortgage person, you really do learn some very good skills there that we can work with. That's excellent, Barbara. I mean, this is got to be a little more easier than you think because you have those people skills. Now, she also related to me that the thing that she had a hard time with was closing the real estate deals. Now, Barbara, let me tell you this. Are you sitting down when I'm going to tell you this? Are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Okay. I was one of the top real estate coaches in the nation, believe it or not. I worked and built and taught and built peak performance schools for companies that called Intero Real Estate. You see, what it's all about in closing is bringing value to the clients and understanding what the clients want. And we're going to teach you that in terms of social media marketing. That's why we spend so much time learning about you so we can help you to get to where you want to go. So I'm going to give you one right now. You're going to love this. See, I never missed a listing because I looked the seller in the eye and I said, in order to sell your home once, we had to sell it twice. And I paused. And they just looked at me and they go, well, what do you mean? Well, I said, well, has anybody talked to you about marketing to the realtors? They go, why? Well, did you know that 90% of the qualified buyers are in their hands? Has anybody presented a marketing plan to you? And they go, well, no. Well, wouldn't it make sense? And they go, yes. And all I did is slide the listing over to them with a pen. I never lost a listing, not once.
Boy, I should have known you back.
All right, my point is this. I'm not saying that to boast or brag. I'm saying that because I want Claudia and Tiffany to hear this. You see, most of the time, when you really understand the pain of a person and you work with and leverage from people that have this level of success, we wouldn't have got there. We didn't get there by accident. I promise you, we got there because of hard work and mentorship and coaching and thousands of dollars that we spent both at risk and both in our education over all these years to get where we are. I'm 68 years old. I'll be 69 in November. I know I don't look it, but anyway, I thought Tiffany would catch that one. So anyway, I'm a big teddy bear. My grandkid gets in my heart every time he comes over. But the truth of it is, how do we get people to see what's right for them? You see, if you draw a V right now, you ladies draw a V, and I want you to draw it. And up here, I want you to write pain, because that's the problem that people have, pain. And at the bottom, I want you to write at the bottom the word agitate. Because, see, sometimes when people are in pain, they don't know how to get out of pain. And they give up on themselves. And they give up on hope. And they give up on God. It's just the truth, Barbara. And so down here
I
we...
understand. I know.
Well, let me tell you. So
I don't know if Claudia told you this or not, but I've been an independent distributor with a couple of companies.
Right.
And it's so depressing because I get out there and I hustle and I try, but
the reason, yeah. So stay with my analogy, and I'll respond to your being in direct sales. So now we agitate you because we tell you that if you don't do something or make a change and change either your mindset, the psychology, or whatever it is that's anchoring you down, because we really do. We get deep with people, and we're going to break that bond that keeps you down. We're going to smash that anchor. And most of our time, we're teaching psychology because that's what people need. Now, if we agitate you a little bit there, and we come back and say, okay, we're going to solve that problem with you, but we're going to ask you one thing. We're going to ask you, would you be willing to listen as we mentor you and do what we teach you to do? And if the answer is yes, I don't care where you start in our school, you're going to succeed. It's the truth. If you do what we teach you to do, when Claudia's here, she'll tell you. Do I drill you, Claudia?
Yes.
Do I make you master it?
Yes, you do. You work with me.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah, and she has to master it, memorize it, and master it. If she doesn't, I got mad at her the other night. Tell the truth. Didn't I?
You did.
Because you didn't master it.
That's right.
All right. So I'm here to help you to succeed at the highest level and potential that God's created you. That's just the truth. I want to bring it out of you and get you to believe in yourself. Now, there's a couple other things I want to say to you, Barbara, that's going to help you. One is that you need to leverage experts, and it's called the principle of elevate. Well, what does that mean? Well, we're going to elevate you to a higher level in what we do, because the principle that we're working with is that you're going to learn from us, and you're an extension of who we are, so you become more of a person of attraction than a person of promotion. See, when you got into your MLM or your direct sales company, you weren't told how to market. You weren't told how to sell. All they said is, we got a system. We're going to teach you how to do this. But the person that sponsored you probably never made the money in this. Most of the time they haven't. Very few. Once in a while they do. Probably never made the money. So how can somebody mentor you and teach you to make $50,000 or $100,000 a year if they've never made it? Think about that for a minute. Right? Okay. She said she agrees with me. Okay. You guys agree with me? I've been around too long, you know. I know. I hear it all the time, right? So if you say that you want to make $2,000 a month, the next question is, now that you understand that we can coach you and mentor you and work with you, and we're available to you, and that's why our school has close to 100,000 students. Because most people say, well, we can't get the time of anybody that's making $1 million a year or more. By the way, the incomes of these guys are $2.5 to $3 million. So when you get a hold of somebody like that who has a big heart and they care about you, and they'll give you time whenever you need them, that's an amazing thing. And we're going to put 500,000 students into that school. So you can see that we're going to be there for you every step of the way. So there's no going back. There's no telling us you can't do it. Why? Because you can call us, and we have the patience for you every inch of the way. So we'll teach you step by step everything you need to know to be successful. How to build a client following. How to build your downline. We can teach you how to do that quicker than anybody else can. All right. I had over 5-6 people sign up in the school yesterday, and I had over 10,000 people view my pages, or what I call capture pages, that I have out on the net to capture leads for my people. Is that crazy? So see, we're doing it because we're masters at it. The same person can come along and write those ads and not get anybody to respond to them. What makes the difference? Because we've mastered marketing. I'll give you an example so you can understand where I'm going. Then I'm going to get back to how I can help you. You know, and you're going to love this, being in the real estate business. You see, I wrote these crazy ads on postcards. And it was Valentine's Day, and I'll never forget this. I became #1 in the nation in the mortgage industry, #1. And I wrote on a postcard, "I love bad credit," and drew a heart through it, and I sent it out a week before Valentine's Day, about 100,000 of them. The phone rang off the hook every 8 seconds for 3 weeks. I grossed over $300,000 in 6 weeks. Well, what made the phone ring? Well, you see, the message was very powerful. Everybody's been telling them, no, 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 you're not good enough, you're not good enough. I told them I loved them. And when I met with them, I found out their credit wasn't as bad as, I thought. And I was able to help them and clean up their credit at the same time. That's the difference. So when I teach you to write sales messages, instead of trying to figure it out, I'm going to teach you how to write them, how to do your profile, how to brand yourself. We teach you all of that. So you don't have a mistake here. Does that make sense?
That makes sense.
That's the difference. That's why our people succeed. It seriously does. We take it very serious, on the mentorship program, okay? So the next question is, you've got to come up with, and here's what it comes up with. As tough as it is, I'm going to tell you, how fast do you need to make that $2,000 a month? Think about it. How fast do you need to make it? You need to make it yesterday, right? I know.
Exactly.
Yesterday, right? Okay. So here's what you're going to tell me. You're going to tell me you're broke. You can't do this. And I'm going to tell you that's the worst thing you can tell us. What you need to do is get into the full mentorship program for $99 a month. But here's the best part of this thing. When you find 2 people, pros, it's paid for free. And here's the best part. You can get in. You don't have to upgrade immediately. We'll teach it to you. So you can start. I'm doing that with a few people. Am I right, Tiffany? I'm not grabbing people's wallets, am I? Did I grab your wallet? Hey, here, I got to take her off mute here. Did it? Okay,
No, you did not.
I didn't grab your wallet, did I?
Nope.
Okay. I loved on you, didn't I?
Yes.
Okay, she's a sweetheart, and she's one sharp lady too. But here's what I wanted to tell you, so you know, so you can get in here. We'll teach you enough to get going, and you're not going to have to invest any money or in ads or anything else. But at least learn and see if this will make sense to you with our teaching, and take it day by day by day. Now you've got the skills of a realtor. You got the skills that you know how to call. All we need to do is leverage us and bring us to these fireside chats. So we'll do the closing. I don't like the word closing. I like the word finding the right solution and helping people move their business forward in their life. I don't like closing. But that's what I'm going to do with you. And if you find them, find me, and get you guys on these fireside chats, and I do them personally for you at any time. Be one person, it can be 5, it doesn't matter. These fireside chats is what makes the difference, because you guys could ask your questions, and I'm here to answer them. So with that being said, would you sign up into the school and start taking, and Claudia will help you with this, start going and watching every video you can. Get up to 17 videos as fast as you can. And take notes on those videos. And
I don't understand. Is this where is this the 90-day training?
Yes, it's a 90-day training. You get out.
It to be 90 days before I would.
Nope. That means you're going to start learning real quick, but then we're going to take you aside and we're going to show you how to start creating an income by sharing the school. So we're going to get you on a program that we've already done tons of teachings on, documented, so you can get going right away. But you got to get to the training. So the next training is going to be Thursday night. I'm going to do another one tomorrow at 3:30 in the afternoon, which I'll walk you all the way through the school. And then Thursday night, I'm going to invite you on a special training. Usually you have to upgrade to the $99 to get our mentorship, but Claudia can send you the video, the last one that Robert and I and Bill did. Claudia?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, send her that recording of that on YouTube.
Okay. Uh-huh.
We have the benefit of knowing what our training is, Now, Barbara, does that make sense that you go in there and you wade in the water before you dive in?
Exactly. Yes, it does.
Do you feel better about that? Nobody's trying to get money out of your pocket?
Yes, I do. That does help.
Yeah, see the difference here is that we care, and we want you to see the value and know and feel confident enough to say, you know what, I need that. If you upgrade at that point and we mentor you personally and coach you, my gosh, you already know that you're going to succeed. You're going to feel good about it. See, most people join a network marketing company or an MLM, they put up $200,000 to $5,000. They have no clue whether they're going to win or not. And that money, I've had people actually sell things out of their garage to sign up, and they tell you to do that. Sell the stuff out of your garage. One guy sold rare coins and put up $3,000, and I thought the company was a scam. And I watched people do it over and over and over again because they're looking for hope. See? Well, we don't do that to people. We want to teach you how to market and how to sell first, then you make that decision at that point, see? Okay, any questions?
When did you say that your training is tomorrow night, Thursday night? And
We have one at 3:30, which is Pacific Standard Time, yeah. So you're in Indiana. I think you're at Central Time, right?
Warning standard.
Okay, so your training would be 6:30 tomorrow night. Okay.
6:30.
Right, and then Thursday night we do one at I think at 6 o'clock. So your training would be 9 o'clock. You guys got on the East Coast, get everything. All the kids are put to bed and everything. You're all ready to go. So that
I
would.
know they're still up.
Well, listen, I can't make
I
it.
don't even know kids, but I got 2 golden retrievers, and sometimes they misbehave. And
The golden retrievers misbehave, huh? Yeah, well, I know that. I know that feeling. You know, lately I've been working so hard, I fall asleep at 9:30, 10 o'clock. I'm telling you. I've been trying to
I
help them.
can't wait.
Well, I can't either. All right. So, any other questions? Again, getting on the training and getting in the school and going through the 90-day training is the first step. That's what you need to do first.
Okay. So tomorrow at 6:30 and then 9 o'clock. Right?
Yeah, and Claudia will send you the links and send you the link to sign up in her program. And I got to tell you something. She was in HR, and so she's worked with people all her life, right? And she is somebody that will nurture you and work with you and help you every step of the way. She's one of the she's a hard worker. She's a winner, and she is consistent at what she does. It's amazing. So you're getting in with somebody that's really gonna, run with you and work with you and help you. You know, I'm very proud to work with her. Very blessed to have her as a partner in this thing.
Do I need a camera and all that?
Well, eventually, I think you're going to need to get. I think you're going to have to upgrade and learn. I hope that's okay. You know, not right off the bat, but you need to. As long as you can see us on the computer and take our courses, you are, right? And, yeah, I mean, we can work around that for a while, but eventually you need to invest in that. Yes. But we can get some money.
I don't think.
Well, just steal the kid's computer. That's all.
Grandkids.
Right, Claudia? All right.
Yeah.
So I'm going to open it up for any more questions, Barbara. This is for you. Any more questions?
No, I think
pretty good.
We covered everything.
All right.
I've been watching your videos.
You have?
Yes, I have. Uh-huh.
Am I a good teacher?
You're a very good teacher. Very good.
I want Tiffany to hear that. Tell her, am I good?
Yeah, I hope you have a lot of patience.
All right, Claudia, any questions? I'm going to run.
No, I don't have any.
All right, so you understand now how this fireside chat works. It's interactive, so we can take care of questions and help people and so forth. Tiffany, any questions here? Does this help you see how we do this?
Yes. So when we need more explanation or someone wants more explanation, then you set up a fireside chat.
That's exactly right, because it takes the burden over you trying to master closing techniques. You see, you let us do the work.
Okay. See, I was thinking when they put in their name and information, it was automatically you contact them.
No, it's not that easy. Darn it, you said. No, once you, what your job is, once you get them in the school, is to help them through the school and make sure that follow up with them, because we got so many students. So you have to take responsibility over the people that you bring in, to help them out. Because if they get stuck, let's say you sign them up and a week goes by and they're not watching the training programs, you need to contact them, find out what's wrong, and make sure that you promote it and that they get plugged in to us. That's how we work. We want to make sure that you develop your mentorship skills. If you want to make the kind of money I know you want to make, you need to develop your leadership and mentorship skills with us. And that's what's going to make the money for you. The more that you learn to mentor, the more people you train to mentor, the more money you're going to make in our organization. That's what's designed around, is pure mentorship, okay? All right, any other, those are good questions, by the way. Any others, you guys?
I have one.
Okay, Claudia, what's your question?
I'm having a hard time getting the links to send to people for these Hangouts.
Okay, all you have to do is follow me on Google Hangouts. That's all you have to do. And whenever I create these links, you're automatically notified.
Yes, but then how do I pick them up to send them out to the people I'm talking with?
Yeah, if you're doing a fireside chat, I don't know if you can see my screen up here, but let me paint this in. Hold on. If you're doing a fireside chat, I come on usually about 15 minutes ahead of time, and then you got to prepare your people if they want to get on the video. So what happens here? Let me put it in the box here. Then what you're going to have to do is watch what happens. You see that right there?
Uh-huh.
Because that doesn't come available until, I know Google does this, and I don't know why, but because it's alive and it's broadcast and it's recording. So what happens is this comes on the air, and so what I do is I open it up, but I don't start the broadcast for 15 minutes. So what you have to do is tell your people, look, I'm going to send you the link 15 minutes before the broadcast. Make sure that you get on 15 minutes before.
Okay.
Okay? And usually they take 5 to 10 minutes to get on. And when they get on, like you guys did, you show up before I start the broadcast. That way it gives people time to figure out their computers. Do I need a headset or whatever they need, and to work with it. Now, all of you need to join. If you haven't joined already, you really need Gmail accounts to do this properly, plus Google.com. See this right here? You need to join Google plus Google.com. And then that gives you access to all of the Google, YouTube, everything that you need. And Google Plus has everything. We have Fireside chats. We got Google Docs, Excel spreadsheets, all of it. So everything you need to build and grow your business, if you decide to make it a business, is right here in Google Hangouts. Okay. So is that an answer, Claudia? Right? You got everything.
Yeah.
People there. So just let them know that you're going to email it. You can email that link. You can come here and paste it and email it to them. You can also post it. You can post it at the bottom of the event. Okay. So when they go to the event, they can see it there and say, look, don't click on the link on top. Click on. You see, there's different links here. Now look, I don't know. Can you see my screen? You see this link right here?
No, we don't see your screen.
You can't see it. Okay. Oh, you don't see me?
I see you, but I don't see your screen.
Okay, well, there's a thing called links here, and you can't see it. Anyway, next Monday morning, Bill is going to train on Google Hangouts. Is that cool? They got a whole Monday morning mentorship. All you guys should be on it. And Bill's going to train how to use Google Hangouts, so it makes it really easy for you guys. Okay. All right. Any more questions? Did that cover it?
I think if she move her cursor over, it'll show her what you were talking about, the link.
Move her cursor?
Yeah, move her cursor.
Over to where?
Just move it around and it'll come up.
I see you.
You move it over to like the left side.
Okay.
Gary. I don't see her screen.
Well,
You don't see the little
it's on
thing.
yours. It's on yours, Barbara.
Green, yellow.
Okay. If you go, well, that, I know on that, but if you go on the bottom, you should be on the bottom. Oh, there goes my mother-in-law right on time. Okay. If you go on the bottom of the screen, you should see it. It says links, or maybe you can't see it because I'm the originator. Okay. So hold on. Let me get rid of that. All right. So maybe on your screen you're not seeing it, but usually if you go to the event, you'll see under here these things called links on the right-hand side. But we'll talk about that on Monday morning.
Okay.
We'll walk you through and do a screen share.
Yeah.
And you'll see how to pick those up real easy. When you go above your head up here, you can add people. You see that?
Yep, got that.
You can invite people there. You can mute your telephone. You can turn and off and on your camera. Okay. You can adjust your bandwidth. Okay. Here's settings that you can get there. All right, all of it, they really made it really easy. You just got to learn it, and then when you leave the call, you just click on leave the call here. Okay?
Okay.
All right, any last question? We got it? All right, well, hey, God bless you guys. Barbara, thank you for taking the time with us, okay?
Oh, well, thank you. It was nice talking to you. Nice meeting you.
All right, well, I hope you join us and give us a chance, and I think you'll have a lot of fun with us.
Okay, I hope so. I think we will.
Okay, bye-bye now. Thank you, Claudia. Thank you, Tiffany. Bye-bye, you girls.
Good night.
Okay,
Bye now.
good night. Okay,
Bye.
bye-bye.